What's up, guys? Make sure you subscribe to his channel. Technician here. Welcome to Digital Brain. I'm still releasing this digital product as my YouTube channel has been pretty much banned. I don't know why, or demonetized, but not this channel, but my main channel for Showman Gaming. Anywho, we're gonna get into today's tutorial, how to create viral YouTube thumbnails. So definitely check out this Notion template. I'm selling it for $2. And thanks if you want to support. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you some of the generations I've already done today so you can get an idea of how well Meta AI works. So you can do something as simple as asking it to remove background from the image, and it may take a few generations before it gets there. But there's this tool that I use to take YouTube thumbnails and recreate it. This was actually the original. So let me show you the original if I can. Yeah, so this is the original thumbnail. But at some point I had prompted it to change it into this thumbnail in a tool called Pixels. So Pixels allowed to basically create another version. This tool, I'm not going to go too deep into it, but it allows you to kind of recreate viral thumbnails with your image. So it'll make it look as realistic as possible, but you do have to pay for this tool. But if you already have some images of yourself, like I do, I'm going to show you how to do it for free with Meta AI. So you're going to take an image. All right, so first thing I would do to do this for free with Meta AI is to let's just start with a new thumbnail, but I am going to use an existing image that I already have and just show you how the prompts work. I'm just going to start a whole new conversation. So here's Meta AI. Very awesome. I love how they did that luminance there. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and have Canva open. So as you can see, I have this thumbnail. It's for a finance video. But let's say I want a different outfit. So I'm going to go to Meta AI. And I'm going to ask for, I don't know. Let's start with a thumbnail first. Let's say I want a different thumbnail in general. We're going to go to YouTube. And we're going to say this is for the finance niche. So we're going to do finance. We're just going to see what pops up and use something similar. So maybe this could be a cool thumbnail that we could use. It's kind of similar to the finance niche, stuff like that. So first we're going to take this image and we're going to download it. And of course, always try to change the thumbnail as much as you can, but for just the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to keep it short and simple. And we're going to ask, so the prompt is ask, we're going to ask Meta AI to remove the guy. Remove the guy. I'm almost out of coffee. Okay, so the guy has been removed. Now you can just simply download that thumbnail. And I'm going to show you a few design tricks. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. So we're just going to take this now new image. And let's say you want to, for whatever reason, didn't want that text. You could create an element here, and then you can use this color tool, the color picker. Just pick that. And then for the most part, if you put that over the area you want to change, it's not usually that noticeable, but you can also just do it again, just to make sure it kind of keeps some sort of, and sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it might not work out that well. It all depends. But for the sake of this thumbnail, if you're good with Photoshop, there's other ways you can do it too. But you can also just pick another text or a similar text over it and change the colors. And like, let's say you want to use a picture of yourself. So what I would do is go to remove.bg. Which is free, by the way, but I'm going to show you how to upscale images because the quality sucks. So we're going to take I'm going to take an existing photo of me that I already used before, but I'm doing it again just for the sake of this video so you can see an example. So this is the image I actually removed myself from, the original image. I'm going to download it here. And then we're going to go to Meta AI. Again, we're going to close out this prompt. We're going to add a new image. And we're going to add the image we just created. Say, dress me business casual. I messed it up there. I should have put 2 S's, but it's smart enough to understand still. There we go. Now that is a picture of me, business casual. And you save that. And you can literally just take that image and plug it on, plug and play. And take that. So you do have to remove the background again, and the quality of you as an image is probably going to be low. So let's go ahead and run it through here first again. Man, this AI is actually pretty good looking. Like, it's so good. I gotta give it to it. And now we're gonna go to an image upscaler, a free image upscaler. And I have it in the Notion template down below. I'm trying to remember. Image upscaler. There it is. So it's image upscaler, IMG upscaler. It's literally the name of the website. You're going to plug your now background removed AI image of yourself for the thumbnail. Takes a minute for it to process. And this website is free to a certain extent. I think you could do like a few a day, and then it starts charging you. You can, one workaround that I do is I keep creating new email accounts, but that gets tiring. Sometimes better just pay for the membership, but it's not that expensive, at least for free. If you just need to make a couple thumbnails, you could probably get away with like 4 or 5 before they start charging you, or 10, something like that. I forget the number. So that image is now upscaled. And we're just going to zoom it in a little bit. So we can kind of like, and honestly, and that works out pretty well, right? See that? And that's what I'm saying. Like, you can do this in several ways. I can stretch that a little bit, make it look more. And it's crazy what you can do with AI. And of course, you can even do higher quality images of yourself. Maybe you get a professional photographer and take a ton of photos in one day with different outfits, and then use AI to change outfits on the fly and use a pose that you can use over and over, or with multiple different poses. And like I said, this is like different versions of me that I've created for thumbnails, and it's super easy. It's pretty crazy what you could do with the technology now. This is another thumbnail I actually created with AI, with Meta AI. Isn't that insane? Check that out. Now, another trick is, because you can see the background of this thumbnail is a little bit more, a little off in terms of quality. You can actually run the background of this thumbnail through an image generator as well, just to improve the quality, or an image upscaler. But yeah, guys, I just want you guys to be able to see how this goes. And it's incredible what you can do with this stuff. And this is like no Photoshop, guys. No Photoshop. This is crazy. No Photoshop, man. It's crazy what you can do. Somebody can get really creative. Of course, like also with, I do want to talk about like ChatGPT image generation. Their Model 4.0 is incredible when it comes to YouTube thumbnails too. It's even better, I think, way better. Like I said, this tool here, which I have in Notion template, you could go use it. It starts out free, but you can't really do nothing without the personas model. You have to pay for it. But all I'm going to say is that you can use the personas model to make them look a little bit more realistic. If you want to get closer with 4.0, they might restrict you, because I heard that a lot of people have been complaining about their thumbnails being stolen. I don't know. But I do think that this is a net good for the industry, the creator economy. Nobody wants to really like have to work super hard on thumbnails all the time and pay expensive dollars for thumbnail designers. Of course, like if it's something extremely custom, you might need to, like if it's a Magnates Media thumbnail. But I think this is a great way to like literally get your shit like going. So yeah, check out Pexels if you want to. It's up to you. My next video is gonna probably come out after this, and I'm probably gonna talk more about how to get started with digital products and how to use Twitter to like literally get your sales in. So thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I can't wait to show you even more. Make sure you go ahead and follow, keep up with the emails. I'm going to try to put them out weekly, and let's do it.